Good morning, everyone. It's been a moment. The music sounds really loud in my headphones, but I don't think it's that loud, right? All right, good morning. I could see that my overlay is a little bit scuffed. Why is that not looking as it is? I hope everyone's doing all right. Yeah, that can't be right. Let's see, can I do this? No. Add 1 hour and 46 minutes. There we go. We got a bit more time than just 45 minutes. Also, I could see that I've coded some things that don't look quite right. But I think that's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We're going to work on the game for sure. I want to just fix the overlay here really quickly. But chat, how you guys doing? Are there any folks in here today? It might be a bit of a quiet day. I feel like my face is really big. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so there's a couple of things that we need to do today. The one thing that I absolutely want to do is one's bigger than the other, yeah? We gotta fix the overlay. The one thing that I wanted to do was put in some endgame states for the final levels here. Sorry about that. My son walked into my room and I don't want to have him on camera. So, okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, I wanted to put in some end game states. So I think we are going to work on just putting in too many errors during the test stage should end the game. And then we'll also put in an achievement for that as well. So that's kind of the plan for today. I'm going to also hope that okay, so we're going to update that. I have my scene switcher going, so let's open up Unity. Let's just jump into a game development. That Kanban board is listed. I should probably put down, I need like a list of like stream things I need to do. Maybe I'm just going to put it here. Stream. Publish Kanban board to Discord. Stream. Create bot command for Kanban board. Create bot commands. Link to board. Command to show what I'm working on. Command to add, remove, complete would be cool. Kanban. Shift plus enter. This is my own code, so shift plus enter creates card quickly. Oh, it actually works there. Hold on. Test. Okay. From description box. Cool. All right, let's open up Typing Stars. Let's get going. It seems like we are very quiet today. Steam wheel picker. Reward. I'm working on a wheel picker of all of my games that I have 0 hours into a wheel that we will spin and play if the chat so desires. But chat is non-existent today. Let's see, I also fixed this, right? It should be a little bit bigger. Perfect. I know this chat, oh no, okay, I know why that happened. I also want maybe my chat to be, it's gonna be really big and in the way, so I might just also make that smaller. Make chat transparent. Sorry, I'm just stream of thought putting down. This is non-game related stuff, but I probably need to have a swim lane for non-game stream ideas. I just want a place to put everything for you guys to see. I mean, the other thing that we can do today, but I feel like there's no chat, so it's a little bit boring, but I wanted to look at my Unwrapped, my Twitch recap. Maybe I should let Discord know that we're live. And then I'm going to run some ads. I'm going to go to the washroom. This is some chill music. Okay, I'm going to be right back. We're going to run some ads. All right, yes, I'm back, and I'm not dead. Thank you for letting me know about my mic. It's like I almost forgot how to stream. Although I don't think I did forget how to stream. I just don't think I was ever like a pro streamer, but thank you, yes. I need a counter of how many times I forget to turn my mic on. We'll add that. We'll add that in the new year. How many times chat has to remind me that I don't have my mic on. All right, let's look at the Twitch recap since a couple of you guys came in from Discord. Thank you for hanging out. Turn on your notifications on Twitch, or do they not work? Or is it because I don't stream anymore? Twitch doesn't push notifications. I don't know. Who knows? Let's take a look at our Twitch recap for 2025. The one thing I'm really curious about is how many hours I streamed. All right, I guess I could see it as a viewer, a streamer, and as, I don't know what community is. But hours streamed, 302. How many hours is that? Like, that's like almost like an hour a day. A little less than an hour a day. That's kind of cool. 209 total streams. And so that is like what, about an hour and a bit on average per stream, which also makes sense. I do very short streams. 302 divided by 209. Yeah, about an hour and a half per stream. Total streams, distinct days streamed. Okay, so that's, I don't know what, I mean, I guess that's all the times my my stream broke. So if I do that over, it's still about just an hour and a half per day. And is this how many people have watched my streams? So like average 2 viewers. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Top categories, obviously software game development. I'm in the top 10%. That makes sense. Also very sad. I guess Celeste is the other thing that I've played a lot on stream. And I kind of want to continue. I want to finish it on stream. I'm only sleeping. That was maybe during the 24-hour stream. Just chatting. Makes sense. I don't know what this guy is. It's no one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't even have a sixth category, which kind of seems strange. We had a bit of a Clover Pit run, which was fun during the 31 days of streaming. Top streams, 37 viewers. That was kind of cool. I think I remember when that happened. I also, it was a fun little raid, and then I hit a shortcut key that killed my stream. I don't know what that is. Top tags that people maybe are clicking through. Unity 2D. People click through Unity 2D more than just Unity, which is interesting. Love the chatters. Thank you for hanging out. My poopy pants emote is not here, unfortunately. I think it's just me using emotes 13 times. My little peepo pogger. Biggest fans. Is this sorted by... I wonder if this is sorted by how many, like how often people come in here, but this makes sense. Parabender, Keisha, subscribers, Unity Coder, always lurking, Ameripon, Justice Leopard. Haven't seen Ameripon in a little bit, but Loki Trickster, this all makes sense to me. I might not share... Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Thank you, Unity Coder. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna drink my coffee and stop for a moment. You would think I would be good at this, right? So I don't know if this is like sorted by some sort of interactions. I know Parabender and Keisha are subscribers. Unity Coder, you are a consummate lurker. Appreciate you. Justice Leopard and Ameripon, high volume chatters for sure. DB9 is someone who I feel like he's only come in once, but he like he gifted a lot of subs that one time that he came in from Fullbox's chat. So that might be, you know, because he you know did a lot in that one viewing. Loki Trickster also a pretty high volume chatter. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm surprised that I've only received 8 raids. That seems a bit low. Dan Garrett, absolutely goated. He has some big streams, so I appreciate those raids. I feel like Fullbox has raided me this year. Maybe that was last year. This year feels like it has just gone by way too fast. This also, I mean, I guess these are like just my high volume raiders, or the places I've gone to a lot. Because I know I've raided other folks than just 3. 10 clips, 3 unique clitters, your top viewed clip. Can I view it? That was before we had a little ship in there. That's wild. 114 new followers. That's pretty cool. 21 new subscribers. Yeah, that's definitely some gifted subs. Very cool. My other recaps. Let's look at what I do as a... Why is this now white mode? Oh my god, flashbanged. As a viewer, I've watched for 239 hours out of two, and I visited 233 days. How many days is that as a streamer? Total streams, 209. So basically like every day that I stream, I pop on here. Software and game development makes sense. Just chatting. League. I did watch a lot of League this year. Crab game probably during the streamer of my 24-hour stream last year, which is weird. Yes, I do watch Ludwig quite a bit. These are my emotes. Channel points earned, spent. Not a big chatter. About an hour. And then the other guy I watch, I guess, is Foolbox. Definitely. Wait, this is... Oh no, this is chat sent in Ludwig's channel. I've definitely sent more in Foolbox's channel. I've gifted 5 subs. I don't remember doing that. It's still, this is my clip. Cool. What's community? Is this just in general? Jason Lewin, none of the GPT. Yeah, I don't care about this. Cool. That is, that's our recap. Is there anything surprising in this? I don't know. How do I get out of here? Is there anything surprising? I'm surprised that this is low. If I've only streamed like 302 hours, then like I guess it's not that surprising if my average viewer is like yeah, I guess like in general, my average viewership is pretty low. So that makes sense. It's almost just like double. Which really kind of like bums me out a little bit. This doesn't surprise me. These are all the folks that are constantly interacting with me. And maybe like raids, maybe just having like 8 raids is a bit seems a bit low. But it also makes sense. People don't. I raid more than yeah, I basically raided almost every stream. Even that seems low. I feel like I've probably raided every stream, but I guess that hasn't been the case. I wonder if I wish I had my 2024 recap. It would be cool to see. Let's see if I could, let's see if it exists somewhere. It'd be cool to see how many hours I streamed last year. 2024 recap. Okay, yeah, it does exist. Pretty cool. So yeah, like compared to last year, I've definitely upped my hours streamed. Doubled it. And doubled my total streams, more or less. Which is good. I wonder if 2023 exists as well. Let's just check for. I'm just kind of curious about those numbers. Let's duplicate. as a creator, total stream is 21. So I don't think I really streamed in 2023. And my stream reached 2 viewers. This is probably Game Jam Game. Yeah, this is definitely when I was not streaming. Although, look at that, Unity Coder and Ameripon. So if I was doing a little bit of game development streaming, you guys were like OGs. You guys popped in very, very early into my chat. Can you imagine that we have been hanging out together? 2022 doesn't exist. Y'all have been hanging out with me since 2023. I wonder if 2026 exists. That doesn't exist. That would be pretty cool though, if it did. I wonder what my goals are for like 2026. What would be my goals? I don't think I'm going to stream 209 times in 2026. Because I was definitely this year, I was doing a lot more of like every single day for an hour. Until the end of Were Duck, yeah, long time no see. I hope you guys didn't forget about me. That's the tough thing, right? Like streaming is like, it's a little stressful that way. If you are gone for any significant amount of time, people might forget about you. But I'm happy you guys haven't forgotten about me. Not yet. Not yet. Goals for 2026, I don't know. I mean, I think like streaming goals. I don't know what they would be. You're waiting for me. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, life happens. I don't know if I talked about it maybe last time, but in November was like November was a wild month. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, man. November, I traveled out to Vancouver for a week, and that was like early. That was like early in the month, around November 10th, the week of November 10th. I was in and out, and then when I got back, I got sick. So that was like the second week of November. I was just sick, and then like the third week of November was like me just feeling like kind of getting back into it, but still feeling drained and tired. And then now we're in December, and I already flew to Toronto. I flew to Toronto last week, in and out, but still that's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And that felt exhausting too. That was a tough travel for me, even though it was just for like a Christmas party. It didn't feel, it was hard. So, and now it's like, it's the holidays, right? And so like, there's a part of me that's like, I'm also like, I want to finish this game, but I'm also just kind of in the holiday spirit and trying to relax and hang out and chill a little bit. And then there's also just like a bunch of stuff to do. Like yesterday, we had to go pick up a Christmas tree. There's obviously, I do hockey practice with my son twice every day during the weekend in the morning. It was his birthday, so we had a birthday party and birthday breakfast and all of that. So, you know, life is also just busy. But I'm preaching to the choir because we're all in that boat. The one thing that there's a couple of things, just looking at this recap, like 2025, it feels like it's gone by really, really fast. And if I'm like looking back and trying to remember like the time spent, like I feel like it was just yesterday that I was like setting goals for 2025 and trying to like change habits for 2025, and some things worked and some things haven't, and it's already like we're already like going into 2026. Like it's just kind of wild to think how quickly time could pass. I have to admit, the one habit that I am really happy about is my workout and eating habits have greatly improved. So if there's anything to be happy about is that I'm definitely healthier than I was at the start of 2025. Goals for 2026 on stream. I don't know what my goals are for 2026. Like, I definitely want to be done with typing stars so that we could do like just more variety stuff, work on different games and different game ideas. I definitely remember early 2025 or late 2024, like writing down a couple of like concepts that I had in mind. And so it definitely feels like typing stars is dragging on. And so that's got to be like the 2025 goal before we even get into 2026 is finishing typing stars. And then, so I don't even want to set goals for 2026 because like we got to finish this first one. So maybe we just do that right now. I'm obviously slacking and procrastinating on it a little bit. End game. So let's jump into some game development. Let's see if my scene switcher is going to. I'm actually a little bit worried because it effed my stream last time, but it's incredibly handy to have. By the way, like some of the things that I am trying to work on is like a new overlay, trying to change the way the stream looks a little bit. Let me just also fix our chat window here. We could probably make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about my I'm back. Oh man. Okay, well this app no longer works. This plugin no longer works. And I don't know why that is. So sorry about that. We are back. I'm hoping that was back. I don't know what that experience is like on your end. So what I'm gonna do is I have my Stream Deck, and you know what? Let me set up my Stream Deck so that it's a lot easier for me to switch between scenes. So I only have to click one button. It's super annoying because I know I'm gonna forget. There is a multi-action. Oh, this doesn't work though. Multi-system, multimedia, delay, win tools. Oh, that's so lame. Because I gotta remember to like switch scenes. If I go to advanced scene switcher. I don't think I created a bug because I wanted to make sure I updated before creating an issue, but I did update. Super annoying. Okay, let's work on in-game when we enter too many errors. When we get too many errors in the first couple of levels, we're going to end the game. So let's work on that. And I gotta remind myself to switch scenes here. I can't do that. Git checkout B endgame too many errors. So we will need to capture somewhere. Why is it so slow? That's not what I wanted. Sorry for the ad, by the way, because we effed. It played another ad, so that sucks, but sorry about that. What is the command to open in file, find in files? Stats? Do I not have a stats file? It sounds like there's a squirrel in my gutters. Trying to figure out what that is. Or someone's outside. I don't know what that is. A bird, maybe. Okay, definitely in Word Manager. Word Manager, we are capturing validate letter. Number of wrong characters. We are capturing the number of wrong characters. No, just inside here. Okay, that's a local var. It is sometimes hard to pick this stuff up. This is code I wrote, like, can I git blame? Show history, is that like git blame? I mean, the last update here is like 2025, but you know, it goes into 2024 and beyond. Okay, so I don't even know what this is. Validate letter. Number of wrong character. If number of wrong character is equal to current words dot count. For each word in current word. Okay, if there's multiple words, that's what's happening. Okay. So as long as there's one, no. If number of wrong character is, all right, if it's wrong for, I think this is more for the asteroid level. You don't want to play the sound if we're type. No, that's not right. We're checking for a count of number of wrong car when there are multiple words on the screen. All of them must be wrong to show that. Okay, on car error, we invoke a event, which is great because that is something that we can capture and then keep track of somewhere. And I think it kind of behooves us to not hide it somewhere, but to just create its own class. Why do I have a test folder? That's scary. It behooves us to perhaps put that into its own class so that it's just its own thing, capturing its own thing, and we don't have to worry about trying to fit that into something else. I think I'd love to have another folder, another directory called maybe like words. word. And then I'm going to create a class just called error counter. Does this need to be... Why is there compile errors? Does this need to be... Oh, I can't do that because there's... Oh, okay. Is that better? Yeah. Definitely cannot have a directory or a namespace the same as a class. That makes sense. I'll call it word tools. I don't think it matters that much. Error counter. For it to handle events, does it need to be a Unity mono behavior? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We could always ask. I suppose it doesn't, but it will have to be constructed somewhere. So let's do... going to need a reference to our word manager. And then we need to handle error car. And then I'm also going to need a reference to our game handler. And so I believe the best place for probably starting that is here, my game handler. Initialize on scene 1 start. Where does initialize map? Oh yeah, okay. This is just all the events. Level manager, set level. Handle on character error. Handle on letter input. Error counter controller. That doesn't exist, does it? No. Oh shit. I already have an error counter. Oh, yeah, that's for the. Ah, oh, damn. That is for the. It makes sense that I'm counting it. It's for the visual counter. That changes things. That changes things a little bit. Handle on car error. Yeah. Well, look, this is the... It changes things, but doesn't change things. Because this is the visualization of the errors. And I don't want to stuff in... I don't really want to stuff in the... Well, I don't know. I mean, we're counting the errors already. Although, is there like a place where I'm doing error count, plus, error count? Oh, there it is, right at the very bottom of that method. Of this long, stinky ass method. Well, I might as well not recreate a whole bunch of code if I'm already counting the number of errors. In my mind, right now I'm just like thinking, do I or do I not add to this class? I think we just add to this class. Where's my error counter controller? Error counter. Where is it hidden? Controllers? Ugh. Yucky. My code organization for this game sucks, but I'm not in the mood to move things and break it all. Do I have access to level manager? Word manager. The prefab. Small error access canvas array. Just make that look a little bit, kind of a little bit better. Private game handler. I do need those references. If level manager no level manager dot is word level, expensive method invocation. Okay. I don't need access to the game handler. Let's see how this plays. Chat, you guys are just lurking today, huh? Holy shit, there's someone new up here on the leaderboard. Okay, that works, but obviously I don't feel like that's the right number of losses. Six, seven, eight. How many X's do I have here at the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is 20 fair? gotta remember to switch scenes. This is annoying. Yo, my dude, how you been doing? You'll have to type as well. You'll have to type as well as Twitch is muted. That's adding a lot of complexity to my stream. Hey, ads are gonna start in 30 minutes. Sorry, ads are gonna start in 30 seconds. Why do I always do that? 30 seconds, 20 seconds now. Look, this is a good opportunity just to remind you, if you have a Twitch Prime, you might as well use it. It doesn't carry over month after month. You click subscribe, there's a little box that says subscribe for free. And I'm not saying you use it on me, but if you do have it, you should consider using it on another small streamer. It goes a long way. Don't let it go to waste. Ginger Dev is lurking in 5 different channels. I wonder if I should do that. I should probably do that too. Huh? Maybe just help with the viewer count. Should we create like a... Oh, I want like these little guys. In my in chat. Can use Chrome accessibility settings and live captions. I wonder if that exists in is there not just captions in general? Not available for this content. Why is it not available? I like his overlay. That's a really nice overlay. It makes me wonder if how I could maybe... I wonder if I could do something like that. He's making good progress. Simply go and say hello to everyone. Start of my day. Well, I appreciate that. I'm gonna just hang out in his chat anyways. That's not a command. Okay, I need a Firefox. Open a specific application. I'm adding all this stuff to my Stream Deck because the switcher, my auto switcher doesn't work anymore. It just crashes OBS, which is really frustrating. I should have tested that though before going live. Lurking as a service, replying to lurking as a service. We should create that. I mean, it definitely goes a long way to helping small streamers. Just having lurkers get my stream up higher on the list there. I'm gonna take a screenshot of his overlay. I like this overlay a lot. Okay, where are we going? What was I doing? Okay, let's double check Unity here. It's probably gonna crash right away. It's gonna game over right away, yeah? Okay, scene start. Let's see what happens here. Okay, regardless of what's in level manager on scene start, it gets overwritten, which is a little bit freaking annoying. Okay, I think I'm okay. Doing the intro to my game at the moment. That's good, man. Okay, this works. We want to, however, I want to I think this kind of completes that here. And death at too many mistakes. That we could get rid of. That's the same. Do we put... achievement, too many X's. We're going to delete this. It's not as clear. I mean, really, really quickly, we could create that achievement. So at least we could like knock off two different things. I feel like that's like an easy enough thing for us to implement in 30 minutes. Public void unlock achievement. I think it is that. And then what we can do is, I don't know why this is public. We can make that private. Unlock endgame errors achievement. Yeah, that's what we want. And then Steam integration is a mono behavior. We could get rid of that. We don't need that. So we could do private Steam integration. Steam integration. We could then do find object of type Steam integration. And then we could do here Steam integration unlock endgame errors achievement. And that will give us, I need to create the achievement. Have I been in Firefox this whole time? That's a clean looking Kanban board. It definitely needs more stuff in there. It's not full, that's for sure. The problem that I'm struggling with right now is that my auto switcher isn't working. It's crashing my stream. And that's really throwing me. That's really throwing me off. Can I not do this? Hold on. Let's see if this works. Hold on a second. No, that doesn't work. I can't do wildcards in the OBS scenes, like the regular scene switcher. Automatic scene switcher. it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna be honest, it's like driving me a little bit nutty. Because I'm so used to like having the scene switcher switch between different windows that I have open. And so I typically, when I'm streaming and developing, I just alt tab between Unity and Rider. But that started crashing. I had an advanced one because in Rider, the title of the window is different depending on which class you're in. So I needed wildcards, and so I used a plugin called the Advanced Auto Scene Switcher, and that just started crashing OBS on me like last week. And so it's a little bit broken, and it's driving me nuts because I keep like opening up Rider, but not having the right scene on, and then going to Firefox and not having the right scene on. Wild card. Right, and so I want to see if there's like, yeah, see it like it recommends the advanced scene switcher, but that's no bueno. Simple scene switcher. Maybe there's a different. Oh, and the simple scene switcher was merged into OBS. Great. So that's the one that I have. Simple scene switcher. Have wildcards. Anyways, that's probably neither here nor there for me to worry about right now. Partner.steampowered. Let's go create a achievement in the back end. Packages? No, I don't want sales reports. Did things change? Did they move? I thought it was partner.steampower.com. Where's the admin? Steam game admin? What's the... Developer portal. What's the URL? Apps and packages. Partner.steamgames.com. Steam is so weird that it like has like different areas. All right. App admin, Steamworks admin, Steam Games. Partner.steamgames.com. That's where I want to be. App admin. Ooh, chat is a little bit small here. We could do that. All right, new achievement. What did I call it in Writer? Display name. API name, progress stat, display name description. What? Sorry, I know that's not super interesting. There we go. Now you can see. Here in OG, what is... I always find it so difficult to understand what is happening in this terrible UI. Client, I think, hidden, yes. I don't have a file for it just yet. Will that make it mad? No English string. It's display name and then description. API name, progress stat. Right. Set by client, hidden, yes. Icon, no icon. That's fine for now. I'll create icons later. I gotta put that on my Kanban board, perhaps. Chivo icons. To do. Things to do. Always, 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 always things to do. It just gets bigger and bigger. We could edit this, and then we could say We can maybe add some flavor text to this because it will help to maybe flesh out the story. Okay, that should work. I need to publish? I think I do need to publish. I gotta do Steamworks, adding an achievement for a specific end game scenario. All right, we'll publish that. Let's just test to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to... There's a couple of things. Hold on. Level manager is demo. Okay, we're not in demo. I don't know if it's going to like pop up that I've achieved that achievement. Okay, I haven't. But it hasn't fully like reloaded. View my achievements. One screen says that I have unlocked all my achievements. One screen says there's one of 2 achievements. And I don't think that it is working. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know if you could hear that or not. Cool. We have completed another task today. How much time do we have? We don't have a lot of time, but we will. I want to start this task over here. Which is showing the like a little bit of text before going to the game over screen. I don't even know if I want to go to a different scene, quite honestly. I'll think about it. In this Kanban board, I definitely need swim lanes. So I could separate, like, it's just the stream ideas that I have. I'll create that later. I'll put that maybe nice to have. No, because I'm not sure if it's an idea that I want. So how can I say this? Remove game over scene. I'm thinking of removing the game over. Remove the game over scene so that the switch between game over and restarting is simpler. But what would I do for the leaderboard? Local leaderboard. Nice to have, I think, is a friends leaderboard. Type in stars, remove game over scene. I'll put that as an idea. Does that save? Yeah, okay. In Chrome, it was like causing a problem. Oh yeah, when I move multiple things, the other one goes back to... That's weird. All right, chat, who are we going to raid? We're going to start this next time. A little screen when we lose, which is hopefully going to inform a little bit more on the story. I'm wondering how we do that. Okay, the other thing that I probably should just double check before we go, quite frankly, is to make sure that I don't want to lose through the other levels. Oh no, I removed my cheat. Shit. Is that debug if I do debug? Okay, good. So here, I don't want to lose. Here, I want to be able to have like multiple X's. I know this may be a bit weird, but I think that's okay. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind with the scene switcher. I gotta fix the scene switcher. Oh shit, we're already out of time. I didn't realize what time it was. That's my bad. Okay, we gotta go raid someone. I put the wrong time in my timer. Everyone, thank you for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. We are going to raid Le Ginger Dev and go see what he's up to. Thank you all. Probably back on Thursday. We're making a push to get this game out. I'll probably be working on this outside of stream at this point, which I haven't really been doing, but I think now's the time to get it done. So thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Bye now. Bye now. See y'all later. Bye.